Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Cardinals will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bulldogs offense will go on the attack first. Got enough for the first. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line, guys that communicate and guys that get pushed. And they've put many running backs into the NFL, but it's because of these big old hog mollies up front.
That's reeled in. It's Brown. Turning it on. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Just inside the 35, first and 10 from the 34. Back to throw, it's Stockton. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Dogs! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Golden. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Louisville's offense will get the ball for the first time.
Let's keep those sticks moving.
Off the play fake on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Watson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Offense lines up for a first and 10 from the 43. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And the Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. On the ground with the counter. There he goes. Pulled down for the tackle.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
The Cardinals come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll keep it on the sneak.
That's good for the Cardinals.
And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Back to pass, it's Adams. Oh, they're after him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You could tell the clock went off and he was throwing that puppy away.
They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker down and stop the run and be physical. And then guess what? It gets into passing situations. Now I'm quick. Now I'm on the edge. Now I'm making that quarterback's life a living you-know-what.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Outside the pocket, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And it's no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Here's the handoff. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The run from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air. It's Stockton. Got it in the middle. It's Humphries. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one. Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want. So what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. caught in the backfield. It's Hudson. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive...
Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Man, what a break. Great job falling on the football. Great job having some awareness. The running back coughed it up, but teammates there to pick him up, fall on the football. Listen, it's lucky, but it's a good job by the offense.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
I know one thing, the play didn't result in a good outcome, but I'm very impressed with the offensive line. Unbelievable job. Gave the quarterback plenty of time. Now let's see if they can adjust with the receivers running routes and maybe get somebody open.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense lining up for a first down play. To the air, it's Stockton. Stands in and takes the hit. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Georgia.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste.
Make them jump offside.
Looking for room, it's Watson. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. Pulls it in, it's Messer. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference.
Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. Offense in a split backfield.
Here we go, here we go.
Now the play fake. Here's a heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense, and you saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollock, who really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to 2 guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Fires to the big fella. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. The give to the back. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Humphries. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. It'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Trying play action. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be dang. You talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A strike downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running down the hill and making a tackle.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Cardinals will call on their punt team.
Return goes out of bounds.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw again. Grab near the marker. It's Humphreys. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Georgia sends out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity.
Turning it on! And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. 1st down from the 43. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Skinner. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush, he didn't hurry, he took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st, it's at the 37. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Hendricks. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
Well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side and present a nice target for the quarterback.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Looking to throw, it's Adams. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Cardinals! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this defense, just a little bit of a letdown right before the half. Been controlling this football game, been dominating this football game, giving up points, got to go into half, get it buckled back down, get that intensity cranked back up.
The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He might want another play. They'll go to the air. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab down the left side. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Give to Brown. Got enough for the first down. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to pass. It's Adams. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
The Cardinals will punt it away on fourth down. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Georgia. Ready.
Off play action on first down. Under fire. He's going to run it. Crosses the 45. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
Trying to turn the corner on the right. Quick spin on the run. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Gets him past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Ole Miss showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Adams. He's going for the big play. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. There he goes. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now first and goal.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
And the Cardinals have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
It's now second and goal.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, and this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Handoff to the lone back. He's past the 30. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. On the option. Oh, he can't hold the punch, and the ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Louisville! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Dropping back, it's Stockton. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Leaves it with the back. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground and he gets north fast.
He lets it fly. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Maybe a bit of a gamble going for it on 4th and short from their own 46. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Cardinals! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Yeah, how about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Made a defender miss. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Georgia going up tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Makes the catch. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Start with the first down. They'll leave it with him. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. But with the ISO play, you'd think they'd get a good running start to get that block. But, boy, I tell you what, they took care of business there if the defense did.
Took care of business. You see the pulling guard come around, and the defense is not fooled, attacking downhill. Nobody's getting knocked off the football, and the defense is not allowing them to run the football right up the gut.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Georgia. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
28.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. To the air, it's Adams. Right down the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The give to the left. Nice move to keep running. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle. Makes the grab on the shot. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. The 50, the 40, running inside the 20. Touchdown Cardinals. The defense with the huge momentum swing, taking it all the way in.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football, looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
The Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Frazier. Breaks into the open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs! They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And the Cardinals can really attack on this second and short. Scanning the field, it's Adams. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He wants a big play here late. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the Heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Here's a throw downfield late.
Listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent. We didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are indeed the superior team. Offensively, defensively, running, throwing, whatever it is they wanted to get accomplished today in all 3 phases, David, they were better.
Yeah, and listen, at this point, I don't really care about the beauty contest. Like, your goal is to survive in advance. You played a really, really good opponent. You took care of business and continue to stay above them in the rankings, which is the only thing that matters at this point in the season.